What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of So What You Hear. I'm Jay.
I'm Craig.
Tiff.
And we're back in the mix with football. We had a full weekend. We got to see everybody's team perform, or lack thereof. And, it's preseason, but there are things that you can kind of, like if your team is really bad at something and you come into the preseason game and your team's really bad at that same thing, chances are that's not going to fix by the time the season starts. And you just can't do it. But there's the other side too, where if your team's really bad at something and they're doing something like I've never seen them be able to functionally do this, it can mean something.
Are you talking about your quarterback?
I wasn't even getting to us. I was just pretensing.
I felt like we were talking about your quarterback.
Which quarterback? Because Russ is the starter. Russ is probably going to be there the most of the
And even
season.
Russ looked better.
Oh my God! Yes. Russ looked. Every quarterback. Jameis looked better. Tommy looked better. Tommy looked better at the end of this game than Tommy did last year.
Because he needed to see
what a real quarterback looked like. Oh my God! All of them looked better.
Yeah.
I saw Jackson Dart check a play and throw a touchdown. I've never seen Daniel Jones. I barely saw him throw a touchdown, and I never saw him check a play.
Yeah.
Unless it was to run the ball because he was scared to throw it. There's all kinds of changes on that.
Okay.
But I was just talking about, honestly, I was actually being more negative about some of the teams that we've seen. That it's like, oof.
Like the Colts look bad.
Like the Colts. Like when your quarterback doesn't know how to read defenses and doesn't know how to stay healthy.
Preseason.
And his first play, he dislocates a finger because he didn't read the defense and he got hit and he got injured. That is not a good sign.
I had to witness it because I didn't believe him. I didn't. I was like, oh, he's soft, but that finger was jacked up.
It was sideways.
Like,
so I apologize.
But my problem is he's still injury prone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's paper.
And they're like, "Coach, okay, we got a solid backup. He was a starter in the league. There's a reason we were considered such a trash can. And now people are starting to be like, you might want to watch out for them. Because Daniel Jones
It's bad.
is abysmal. And we saw exactly, this is what I'm talking about. Well, it's preseason. Yes. But when you've been in the league 6 years and you come in preseason and you're still inaccurate, you still can't really read a defense. You're playing one of the most simple. They don't put schemes in preseason games.
No.
Defenses don't run schemes.
Yeah.
They don't run schemes. You're not getting stunts. You're not getting complex things. None of that. You're getting straight up football.
Yeah.
And he barely could do anything with the ball.
He doesn't like getting hit.
He doesn't like to throw the ball. He doesn't like to win. He doesn't like to produce. He just stands there, holds the ball until it's all over.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was one of those things where I kept being like, maybe our organization is just that bad. Like, maybe there's nothing we can do. And then I saw him play for the Colts, and I was like, no, he's just
I told
that
you
bad.
it was him.
He's still throwing the ball behind people.
I'm sorry, Colts fans. He's sailing it over their heads, which gets it picked. He's throwing crossing routes over the middle and shorten it. Do you know what happens when you short an over the middle throw? Pick six.
It's true. You saw it many
A
times.
linebacker is going to snatch that and take it to the house. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, Colts fans, I'm sorry. Because I don't think Richardson can keep himself healthy enough to stay on the field. And Daniel Jones is bad. So bad. But the number one pick.
You know what? In his drive that I saw, he looked poised even when he was under pressure. He was not rattled.
Not
and he got us on the drive, and they finished it off with Tony Pollard running it in. I'm okay with that. He's gonna ball out with whatever he got.
Yeah.
Him and Calvin Ridley are gonna.
They are
on point.
Like
him and Ridley are on point.
You miss your old coach a little bit.
Vrabel. I don't think Brian Callahan. I don't think you're a coach because this is there is a something that's like missing. So my question is,
that looks so. The whole rest of the team looks so disorganized.
Well, so I'm going to ask you a question. Is it you're just good with quarterbacks, or what? Because the
rest of the team,
the offensive scheme doesn't look right.
Nah, the other receivers didn't seem on point. The line looks like they don't really know what they're supposed to be doing. The defense is more talented than it was showing, and they were just eating them alive.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think most of it was a lot of it. We didn't have our starting defense really wasn't out there too much. But my problem is this. Like, we don't... It's scary because we don't look like...
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. And I can understand having a rookie quarterback, but he knows how to read defense. He played a lot in college. He has tons of experience.
You think... Like, that's why I think about preseason. I think either you got to see what you're having your weakness, and then you see your weakness. You think you have that feel that they're going to be able to grow from it, or are you afraid this is how the year?
No, I really think that Cam, we're going to win off this pure Cam Moore just being good and being able to get us out of some certain situations. We're also going to lose because of that at some point too, because
he's going to have to do everything.
Yeah.
He's going to have to be Lamar immediately.
And then my question is, with just Calvin Ridley, we need other people to step up, and I didn't see other ones like getting great separation.
Yeah.
I didn't see somebody making themselves to be like it's going to be number 2. Like,
now, to be fair,
it's also
Tampa is a top tier defense.
Yeah, but Tampa had. Did you see Ibuka? You see McMillan? Like did you see? They look like that.
Tampa
team
looks dangerous.
Yeah,
they look from top to bottom.
Yeah, it looks.
And I was just like, wow.
Shiloh looked good.
Oh,
Shiloh looked good.
It's exactly what I think. I think Shiloh's going to be the one who he's going to have a very good career. I think it's probably going to be longer and better than what people are going to think of. But I am not even going to lie. We're talking about Sanders people. Shador came out and did his thing in that game.
He did. We're going to get more on Shador in a little bit.
No. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
we'll cover.
Oh,
right. Hold on. We have one more team here that we're going to go ahead and let.
Why?
So what you think?
I don't know. Like, honestly, because we lost, and there was some things I was starting to get nervous. But Milton, it's too much power. Like, he is just zipping it. It reminds me of old Brett Favre.
Early Favre.
Because, in fairness, defense couldn't catch it either.
The few times he threw an inaccurate ball, and the defense got their hands on it, they couldn't catch it.
It's the same thing. They're just ow. They can't catch it.
I think I broke my finger.
It's just way too much zip. You have to... He looked nervous. Calm down. He looks so,
I think he just really... I think he thinks either one or two things. He has a lot better weapons than he's ever had. And he's also, because when he was up in the whole season with the Patriots, it's they never really gave him the keys.
Yeah.
So I also
think...
It's
right there. You know it.
Yeah, and obviously, until he was in Tennessee, he had that problem. Just throwing... deep ball, pretty as can be. But it gives it time for that power to get down.
5 yards.
Yeah,
it's
like...
Yeah,
it's like... what's that? Little League? Or what's the one with the arm?
He broke his arm.
Big
League of His Own?
No, that's what he was on.
I don't remember.
I forget it.
Oh my god!
But I know what you're talking about.
But that's how he throws it.
Yeah, just zing! Oh my god!
But I'm not even gonna lie. You guys, if I'm being honest about what I saw from Dallas, it's promising. You got some. You actually got somewhere.
By the end,
somewhere you got a run game. You got to put it together, but you got a run game in there somewhere.
You had some guys that are starting to.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, at the end they started click. Oh my god! I just forgot his name. The third string quarterback.
Will
Greer, he ended up doing well when he came in at the end. He looked pretty good. I was
been there for a little bit.
Yeah, he that last quarter, I believe, it was just
I'm surprised
okay.
that Schottenheimer or whatever he's instilled and put in there, the team doesn't look like
it's discipline. I don't need a cheerleader. I need a coach.
Yeah,
and it looks like
he ain't keeping
players
off the field.
It looks like they're buying into what.
I don't know, but the Lamb is so cute. Only Lamb can get ran over.
Oh,
you see the ref ran into him.
Oh yeah, okay, yes.
Because he was they was was he cheering? Because it should have.
Because Jonathan Mingo was wide open and Milton threw this bomb.
But yeah, it was too much.
So he turned to go touchdown, and the ref was running. It just boom!
His whole body was it was crazy.
That
and then he went and sat down after that.
He's I'm done. I'm gonna go sit on the bench. Yeah, but yeah, that was funny. So you're not too worried. You feel with the starters, you think it'll be okay?
I don't know. We'll see though. I don't know. It's preseason and it doesn't. The starters aren't out there. These are people that probably won't even play. Luckily, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I think once we get to the second stage of preseason, where some people are going to have to start, these people chances are going to be playing, and I just like to look for that gem. I like to okay, who that?
Yeah,
I always kind of look for
I'm just waiting. The biggest everything like you're saying. It was week 1.
Well, we couldn't see with Milton though, like because he was throwing it so hard.
That is true. He was off target. You can't tell how the rest of the team.
How the rest of the team is because everybody.
I would get somebody. I would try to get him some additional help. You would think if I know he works in the off season, but hey, I need you to help. So teach me get
somebody who has touch.
Give me this.
Teach him how to get that.
The people who could throw like him, they always have. The receivers, I think, more adjust to them than them to the receivers.
Yeah, but he has to figure out how to throw out.
Because like I said, Green Bay players know how to catch a Brett Favre ball, but other people who tried
he still learned to pull back.
It was hard. That was a lot later in his. I mean, I watched him like. I guess there was one time he threw a pick. I'll never forget it. He threw a pick, and it was Dallas. We catch the ball. And the commentator was like, I know it was an interception, but did you see the spiral? I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, it sailed. It was gorgeous. It was like, there was nobody in green over there. Who was he throwing to? Like, what are you?
It's such a pretty ball, and that's what
Milton gives you.
You throw it, you're like, God, that's pretty, but dude, he couldn't. How did you expect him to catch that?
I mean, I guess you if he does when he gets the starting job, or if he gets the starting job, whatever, there, it'll be nice to see. I think he does. I think because he can make every throw, like because. He can make the throws, just takes some stuff off. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to see how that run the offense.
I know Dak is sleeping a little bit better because these little clips. I know
it was starting to be like, this is getting weird.
You were like starting to show him.
Yeah, I like the kid too, but what you doing?
Yeah, so I'm like, I bet he felt like a little better. Like
thank God he didn't win. He would have won the game. He would have won the game.
That's how Romo kind of came up. So I mean,
it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm excited for what I've seen from all our teams. I mean, you're
Abdul Carter.
Y'all look much better. Y'all look so much
Abdul Carter can't be blocked.
And I know it's preseason, but y'all look so much better. Oh my goodness!
Like it was
it's night and day.
It was so scary how I kept just watching it go down the field. Like I was like,
it was like Russ went down and got a field goal. I'm like, oh man, our starting line got a penalty. And then Jackson went down and got a field goal.
That second and 20.
Then he went and got a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Then he got another field goal. Then Jameis got in and got a touchdown. And then a touchdown and then 2 conversion. And then Tommy threw a touchdown. I was like, dog! My second string usually, like, our first string against other teams, second and third, sometimes will, like, compete in preseason. Yeah. But once you get past our first string, it's...
Dallas' third string is usually better than
Buffalo played almost all starters. Yeah. Like, Josh Allen didn't play. Keon Coleman was out there. I think James Cook obviously was sitting out, but
people that had their starters play
they pretty much played everybody but Josh Allen.
Yeah,
and I watched. That's the thing about Jackson going in the second drive. It was still the same people, and he was moving on starters. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, this don't happen to us preseason or not. Like I said, we are trying to go from being a 3-win team and at least hopefully an 8-8 team.
Yeah,
you can't be. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like anymore, that's what a good season is 8-8. You know what I mean? And then we can share up a line. Yeah. Well, no, for us.
Oh, okay. Well, there's
especially with our you would take 8-9, okay?
You would take 8-9. You're okay with a losing record?
I would be okay with 8-9 with our schedule. Just think about this is an every year thing. Philly, Washington, and Dallas are in our division. All three of them right now are technically Super Bowl contenders. When Dallas plays its best football, they're a contender. Philly just won a Super Bowl. Washington was in the NFC championship game. That's 6 games automatically.
That's true.
Even if we lose all 6 games, but it's a fight, I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Because how many other teams are fighting 3 Super Bowl contenders in their division?
Yeah.
Nobody.
That's true.
That's what makes our division
maybe like
so difficult.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah. We both yeah.
Like you're not really getting that anywhere else. That's true. You're not getting 3 because we think Miami's gonna be good. Nobody thinks they're a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
So Buffalo's the only Super Bowl contender. New England's not a Super Bowl contender.
They look
the
better.
NFC South, you do not have 3 Super Bowl. Like the AFC West, maybe no, because the Raiders are not. The Raiders are not a Super Bowl contender. We think they'll be better,
but better than what?
Yeah, better than really bad.
Yeah.
There's nobody else that's got 6 games in their schedule that's against Super Bowl contenders. Then we play San Francisco, which is supposed to be a good team every year. They got solid back, so the defense is going to be at least functional. I think they're a little weapon deformed on offense and defense. I think we could get them. But see, that's what I'm saying there. I think we could steal that game. Even though I do think that
Green
San
Bay
Francisco
didn't
would be
look
pretty
too
good.
great to me.
I don't think we play Green Bay this year.
No, I thought you said you played Green Bay. Am I tripping?
No, we play
NFC West, right?
We play, yeah. And I think that we play the AFC West.
Okay.
So we play Kansas City, another Super Bowl contender.
Chargers.
The Chargers, a possible playoff 2 Super Bowl contender. Broncos, who are being considered a good playoff contender and possibly a Super Bowl contender. And the Raiders, who look like they're going to be much better than next year. We got a really hard schedule.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, like, 8 wins in this.
The NFC East schedule period is difficult.
Tough.
It is.
And most of that stems from the fact
from those 3 teams.
3 teams in the division are Super Bowl contenders.
We both sucked last year, so.
But that's because Dak got his leg broke, and y'all was out all year.
We was look back. Dak kept throwing picks. We were bad last year.
Yeah, but you blew somebody up first. You blew the Browns up. So you started out, then you had the bad game against New Orleans. Then they had the bad game against New Orleans. But remember, at that time, Carr in New Orleans was torching people, and then that just went off a cliff. And then right when y'all started to look like you were doing stuff, Dak got hurt.
Okay, no. Dak can get down the field. We get all the way down the field.
He kept turning the ball over.
We get into the red zone. He gives the ball.
Yeah, and then they went and got you Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett can jump up with anybody in the league and get you the one-on-one in the end zone.
That's this year, but we suck.
Well, but that's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm.
What my point is, Dallas is not the reason why we have a hard.
Yes.
If you want to do anything, it's Washington and Philly. Because Dallas, we did not look good last year.
But projections, you look like you're going to be one of the better teams in the league this year again because you've added some stuff and you only have one bad year and then you go back to being Dallas. Now, like I said, the playoffs, that's a completely different situation.
Well,
but
that's all that
regular
matters.
season. Well, but this is a conversation about regular season record.
I apologize.
So if we were like, well, if you get Dallas in the first round, like, oh, well, then we're probably going to get to the second round because Dallas in the playoffs isn't good.
That's rude. Okay.
Well, that's more feasible. But Dallas in the regular season, that's a hard team to beat in the regular season. It is. If you're gonna be completely, because I want to make sure they know. I want to make sure they know I'm being honest and not like placating to Dallas. Like, oh, you're just trying to buff up Dallas. Like, no, I'm not worried about Dallas in the playoffs or Dallas in the playoffs. But regular season, that's a tough team to beat. You're talking about a 10-12 win team most seasons.
Yeah, y'all had like 12 wins like
2 years ago.
We beat the Giants a lot.
And they beat us a lot.
This defense is scary though. Sexy Dexy.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit by any of them. So
yeah,
good luck.
And I think Butul Carter getting there has done something because Burns looks like he's on a mission. And
because
did you see McFadden? Who was it? Was the running back? Trubisky threw the screen pass. McFadden lit his ass up.
Tore him.
Oh my God. That kid's in his last year of his contract, and a lot of Giants fans are like, he started out as like everybody was hurt and we had nobody else.
Yeah.
And he's a rookie, put him in, and then by the end of the season, it was like,
okay,
solid rookie season. Then his second season, it was like, okay, you're a mid-tier, pro linebacker. Then now like, okay, you're one of our better linebackers, and they're like, okay, if the front end of this defense plays as well as we think it can, and the back end of the defense holds up well, and he plays the way he's playing, his price tag at the end of this season is going to be a lot higher than if we go ahead and just be like, hey, nobody knows who you are right now. Let's get some money.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it now.
You need to go ahead and pay him so that we ain't trying to, because they're like, we're pretty much projecting if he plays this season and progressing like he has been.
The Giants are going to be smart.
I hope so. Because you're talking $2 to $3 million a year extra if we wait until the end of the season. Easily, with how he's been playing and how this defense looks like it's going to play.
Well, I'm a Cowboys fan. We don't really know anything about.
Yeah. Just wait and pay him the bigger amount. What you mean?
Yeah, so,
but I am very excited, and that's funny. Like I said, because it's like, oh, you're excited. I'm excited for 8 wins. I am.
Well, y'all look bad.
If we could win half our games, I'd be excited.
You should be excited.
And as long as the rest of the games were at least a fight, and it wasn't like, well, you won half your games and you got stomped in the other half. Well, I'm not going to be cool with that.
You sound like a loser. That's sad.
It's progression. You got to give your team time to progress when they're showing you it's coming.
I just wait and see.
I've been waiting.
I just wait and see.
A long time.
Because every time.
To see Tennessee progression.
Every time I think Dallas okay, I go through the whole year like whatever. Yeah, they look good. They like, oh, they look good.
But
I'm
you know
like,
what always happens? I'm
like,
not gonna get ahead of
they
myself.
look good, and when they soon as I believe,
It happens every time.
as I'm like,
We just watch you get all the way up here on top of the mountaintop, and
this
then
might be it.
fall off a cliff.
They hurt me, and they hurt you bad. It's not even a little hurt; they hurt you, and I just can't do it no more. I just gotta wait and see. I'm sorry, like
Y'all don't gotta be around her when it's bad.
like. They gonna have to be handing out the trophy, and I'm still like no, but Tiffany, they won.
Like you see the confetti's blue and silver.
Yeah, they
I'm
got
like,
it.
they about to throw a flag.
The game
Turns out
over.
somebody was tampering. We're overturning the results of the Super Bowl.
I'm serious.
Have a.
And we're like, we never.
That'd be it.
That's never been done before.
That'd be it. That'd be it.
And if they do it to
Jerry
anybody, they would do it to Dallas.
Jerry would literally be over.
They turned the ball sideways. Okay.
I've seen them do some stuff that I'm like, I'm a Giants fan, and you're sitting there watching, go, wow. Like I said, that one time, the paper card. I've never seen them come
And I've
in
seen them
and
do
be
that with
like,
Dallas twice.
oh, nope, this card can fit. Like, oh, wow, that's petty. I've never seen them do that before. And then, like I said, like you said, the one where they came up with the ball, and I've always seen them set the ball this way. And they came up and put the ball sideways. And I was like,
Short.
I think that's cheating. The nose of the ball. Oh, wow, they really just did that to y'all.
So, and that's, yeah, so. I think it's going to take a lot for me to believe. Not that I don't love my boys, but I think it's going to.
We're going to see.
Like I said, I'm believing that we're getting better.
Yeah. And I'm
Now-
excited to see anybody play, really. Any football this season, watching those games this week, I was just happy.
We're going to go over some more all NFL stuff in a minute, because a lot of injuries, and it was kind of messed up. So we're going to go through some of them. But we're not going to go over every single team's game this weekend. We kind of get at ours. But there's a team that I want to talk about because they're supposed to be a Super Bowl team. Mm-hmm. They are supposed to be one of the best teams in the league by far, competing with anybody out there. I'm talking about the Cincinnati Bengals. And I just want to know how long the Velcro wallet is going to stay closed on Trey Henderson when Tanner McKee lit your defense up and beat Joe Burrow.
I was actually shocked that they had because when I wasn't watching the game at first.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, the Bengals went up pretty quick, and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, Jamar Chase.
And they're making miracles.
Yeah.
He's making toe tap catches. T. Higgins is toe tapping. They're running this like it's a playoff game. And Tanner McKee and the Eagles, no Saquon. I don't think A.J. Brown was out there. Did I see Devontae Smith?
No.
Are lighting the Bengals up and end up beating them. If you do not pay Trey Henderson, and even if you do, Shamar Stewart's doing better other than they got to fight because he hit Burrow. They seem like they swept that off. Nobody cares. It's stupid. Guys fight in practice. Get over it. We're men. But anyway, if Trey Henderson ain't out there, that's it. Your back end is garbage. You let them go. All your good safeties and corners and stuff, I think a couple of them are in Atlanta. A couple of them, they're around the league.
Yeah.
And they're winning. Because y'all don't pay nobody. You don't have good linebackers. You never had. All you have is Trey Henderson, and maybe that Shamar Stewart can be good. And you almost screwed that up.
Yeah.
You're not going to outscore anybody this year. Y'all barely beat the Jets. I think we lost because we didn't have a field goal kicker. Wasn't that when Gano was still hurt? Because we lost to Washington. That's another thing people are forgetting. We only lost to Washington last year because we didn't have a kicker. Gano got hurt in pregame.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing by like 4 points.
And then that would end up being another problem. Yeah.
But if we had a better kicker, we beat Cincinnati. We're a 3-win team. And we almost beat y'all. This is not this year where I'm promising and I think we could. No, this was garbage. Daniel Jones, it might have been Drew Lock. I don't know. They all suck.
They all suck.
It doesn't matter. And you barely beat us. Get the check put out and get Trey Henderson back. And honestly, I think you need to go into free agency and put a check on every defensive player out there. Because if you do not get a better defense, y'all are going to be a laughingstock. Cleveland going to beat y'all.
My problem is, I feel bad for Jamar, Burrow, and
Higgins.
They all signed contracts to stay in this mess.
There, yep.
Joe Mixon had it right.
Yo, got
Got out of there. Now he in Houston tearing things up.
Like
Nick Chubb got out the division, went down to Houston too.
he got away from a team that ain't gonna pay.
Houston is like, hey,
I can't even say Cleveland don't pay. They paid Miles.
they paid now. They paid
Yeah.
Deshaun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, they paid Deshaun.
They paid him
$250 million guaranteed all the way. Hence why that will never happen again.
No.
Thanks,
But that,
Deshaun.
I'm not gonna dwell because, like I said, I'm not going over everybody. We still got some other stuff we got to get into, and we've been racking just on our teams.
Okay.
Do something with that defense because y'all are abysmal. It's embarrassing. Whew, boy. All right. Well, I was gonna be like, let's get to something happier, but we're doing injuries. It's not. Details haven't really come out, but Chop Robinson had to be carted off the field today. And that sucks in Miami because that defense was already kind of.
Miami looks
last season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miami is.
Like he was a rookie. It's just like this is just getting like I don't know what it is, but it just seemed I don't know why. Like we always have injuries in preseason. That's normal. But like the ones when they start getting hurt, it's the same ones.
Yeah.
It really is.
And when it comes to Miami, it's always who they need.
Yeah.
Whoever they need most is who's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, they're talking about with Tua. They're like, everybody is like, nobody can function this offense. Tua Tagovailoa is the only person that has been able to make this offense work. I still don't know how great that is.
Yeah.
But he's the only person that can do it.
And
he ain't gonna be able to do it by himself. And now Chop,
he can't stay healthy himself. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
so
and when he go out.
Yeah. So hopes and prayers out to Chop. I love him. I think he's a great player, and I really hope that this kind of just blows over. Cautionary tale, and then we get him back and get him playing.
Yeah, I mean maybe, and they could have been just being cautious in themselves.
Yeah.
Not wanting him to leave the field in a certain type of way. So.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Unfortunately, up in Minnesota, we found out that that's not cautionary. Rondale Moore has hurt his knee and is out for the season again. And with a guy that's all speed and shifty, and that's kind of what his game is, and this is multiple knees. Not necessarily it, but this is going to be the it of he's going to be special teaming and third string wide receiver, and which really sucks because I mean he was explosive. He was
He wasn't in Minnesota last year, wasn't he? Was he? I thought he was in Carolina last year. He got hurt.
Nah, I think he was in Arizona.
No, he got traded last year from Arizona before this season.
Was it Carolina?
Yeah, then he got hurt because remember he was supposed to be there for Bryce Young. And
they
had no wide receivers last year besides what's his face?
Adam Thielen, yeah.
And the rookie boy from South Carolina.
The rookie boy.
Xavier Leggett.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks for Rondale, man. Really, you're just like, man, I don't like dudes getting hurt, especially you don't want to say dudes without promise. It's like, but it does even more guys. You're like, man, you really had it. This is the only reason. Because some of them other dudes, you're like, well, you might not have been all that anyway. You were kind of averaging, but when you get a dude that you're like, damn, these injuries are the only reason. You know what I mean? Odell Beckham. Yeah. Odell Beckham would be the best receiver of all time if it wasn't for the injuries.
Yeah.
He would have been the best receiver of all time by now.
But every
injuries
time,
just kept happening.
And it's right when he looked his best and he'll get hurt the next week. Yeah. So, yeah.
And scary thing for them Eagles, Landon Dickerson with a meniscus. They're saying they're going to be able to clean it up and he should be back for the first week. Yeah. But a soft tissue injury on a lineman.
It's a ligament.
Already?
Yeah. And the thing about this is a limit. So when they say they're going to go in there and scope it and clean it out, there still must be a slight tear.
Yeah. Something.
Because
so you're going to tell me that he's going up against, I think y'all, like I said, I think we played the Chiefs this year. So that's Chris Jones, Dexter Lawrence, all these D tackles that he's going to have to go up against. And he's going to be able to. Yeah, that's true. DN stunting, linebacker, some of these linebacker blitzes, and you've already got damage to the knees. I said, Abdul Carter looks unblockable, and they've been putting him inside.
You think if they hold him until he's healthy in
True, sometimes meniscus used to be 3 months. Because the meniscus can be cleaned up. Because most of them, sometimes you can play with tears. They let you play with tears. Because some running backs who had a grade 1 and they play.
What I'm going to say is, it doesn't really help with soft tissue.
Yeah.
Like bones, like bone breaks, you want to make sure you give it its full duration to heal, because once it's fully healed, it's usually stronger than it would. Tissue, a lot of times, the tissue, ligament stuff, a lot of times if it's going to stay good, it's going to stay good. If it ain't, it ain't. And you're kind of just rolling the dice. But yeah, it wears down more and more that you hurt it and keep playing.
That's true. He's towards the end of his career.
Yeah. I say mid to mid. I guess he's at the back end of his mid.
He's like 11 or 12-year veteran.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And for a lineman, I mean...
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Talking about veterans.
Yeah.
That, we told y'all about that aggravated disc. Man, Stafford still... They imported not a cryo tube. Well, I think there was a cryo tank in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was a red light UV thing in it.
I think like a trailer? What?
Yeah, it was like a trailer. It's like this super high-tech, like stupid expensive trailer that comes with all this rehab equipment, but it's like this really high-end top. And they've got him in and out of there. And a lot of people are like talking about it. It's like, it's kind of like a meniscus. Backs are kind of one of them things where like,
especially
they tend not to go away.
Between the cartilage and the disc and all that stuff like that, and you bend it and torque it.
Up.
Okay, and let's say it's not. What if it's bone on bone? Or what if it's bone?
We don't know how
that could be even worse.
Then he's playing on borrowed time.
Yeah, and that could be.
That's exactly.
He's waiting to take that hit, and that's going to be.
They might be waiting now with the back. They might be waiting anyway for after preseason. Back is one of those things they use.
Like I said, that's another team that people, man, they were what, a play away from beating Philly?
They might just be trying to get the old man ready for the new season. You know, they go ahead and
Devontae Adams.
They could be in there. You don't know, bro. They're trying to.
I got you.
We got to put a steal something last season. You got to
17 games.
We'll see.
No playoffs.
Possibly 20.
Yeah.
If you're trying to go all the way, yeah.
So how long is paper mache that's starting right now going to last?
You talking about Garoppolo?
Stetson Bennett was the one who played this weekend.
That's true. He looked better than Garoppolo.
Yeah, so
because I was like, because I was telling him, I'm like, if Garoppolo is the backup and come in, he get hurt himself. How long he gonna be in there?
He hit a pothole. He's done. That right foot touch anything awkwardly or step wrong. Go ahead. Curtains.
And we just heard Devontae left the Raiders because they gonna get me killed.
So
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Another unfortunate. Sean Slater, Pro Bowl, left tackle, top 3 tackle in the league. I'd probably say it's probably top 3.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Ruptured patella tendon, out for the season.
Yeah, they're moving Joe Alt, the rookie, over there.
Yeah.
He's going to be fine.
That kid's a dog. But
it's unfortunate because now
a lot of their identity was supposed to be through that offensive line.
It is going to be difficult for Harbaugh.
Let's hope that backup right guard is good, or right tackle is good.
Yeah, because the reason why they put Joe Alt over there is because they got to protect Justin Herbert's backside.
Yeah.
If they don't, and Slater just signed that long extension. He's got that money. Just got paid.
Well, lucky for him, because he gonna need it.
Yeah, not looking good in LA. Another unfortunate. Now we were getting to this one. Another unfortunate injury. It seems like Shador has hurt his oblique.
And you had like all kind of mean things to say about him before this show.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. see the stupid. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't completely just blow smoke up his ass, you're a hater. And you, like, dog, I watched him make one of the prettiest throws I've seen in that end zone. I also watched him short a guy by 5 yards that was only like 10-yard out. And I watched him run out of bounds for a 4-yard loss on a play where he could have just thrown it away.
But then when he found out he got hurt,
these are things I'm like,
was all nice about it.
No, he's a rookie, and these are things he needs to play off and work through.
But he also did sit there in pregame. He didn't do good.
Exactly. He didn't feel he played that great.
He said I made some plays and we ultimately won. But he's like, I don't think I looked that good. And I can respect that because he knew he should have took that sack on 4th and 1 or whatever he took. He should have took that sack. And when he ran out that one time, he shouldn't have did that.
He shouldn't have done it.
Should have threw it that way. And there was multiple times where he kept getting out and he could have just thrown it away. And but I mean, that's also just being a rookie.
Exactly.
But I will.
But the idea that he's going to surpass every other rookie that ever existed and not have to go through these struggles is stupid.
Oh, I
Now
don't.
it sucks that he got hurt because that's
rookies.
gonna have him. That's gonna slow up the production and
Of
work
him
that
being
off.
on the field. Yeah.
But because I'm to the point with what I saw from Shador, the fact that they still got Dylan Gabriel listed over him, I'm like, all right, well then that kid must be amazing.
My thing is like him still being
Because like that was a damn good rookie performance.
Yeah,
If
so
you're
then-
still working this guy over him, then I better see Dan Marino.
So I guess he's playing this weekend.
he's gonna have
He's
to.
gonna have to.
There's like 4 of them in there.
Yeah. Well, Joe, we know what Joe is.
Well, what time's the game? Because
that's
Joe don't
true.
play past 7.
But they're not even
He's
worried
in
about.
bed by like.
But they're not worried
6:45.
about Joe. Because old
I
man
think that's
Joe.
the wrong Joe.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, I think you're talking about Biden.
No,
Okay.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. No, but what I'm about to say, I was talking about but Kenny Pickett. We also know what Kenny Pickett is.
Not
So,
good.
Yeah. So my issue for that is, okay,
If Russell Wilson's washed, and Pittsburgh tossed Pickett for him, and Aaron Rodgers is washed, and Pittsburgh pretty much tossed Russ for him, then what does that make Pickett? Never been.
and he's on the worst team in the division. Can you believe coming back? Only thing is he was on a Super Bowl winning team last year. That's the only reason he got Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now he could probably be like, yeah, I won one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he came back to the worst team in the division. Steelers are going to eat him alive if he starts.
Yeah.
They're going to make it a point to hurt him.
Not necessarily hurt him. Oh, we almost left this out. We got to talk about James Cook's contract.
Yes.
But Cam Hayward with the I'm gonna hold out and I'm not planning on I'll miss games if y'all don't start this. Now, at first I was kind of like, if you just did a contract last year, and it's a
Why?
$3 contract, you seriously do one good season, you're like, nope, we redoing. Then I found out that apparently when they did the contract, he said to them, if I have an all-pro year, I want to come back in the offseason and talk about these numbers. And they laughed. He ended up having an all-pro year, even though he's like 40.
Yeah.
Because they thought he's not 40, he's like 35, 36, but his defensive tackle years, he's in year like 16.
Yeah.
They're ready to put his ass out to pasture. So
laugh
when
at
he's
that.
talking about, I'm going to have an all-pro year, they were like, I don't think there's enough Geritol in the world to make that happen, but okay. And I don't think he liked the laugh.
Yeah. So then
When he comes out and puts a all-pro year out, now, because apparently he came at the end of the season. He's been talking to him since the end of the season. Like, yeah, I wasn't joking.
So it was a 3-year contract or 1 year?
It was a 3-year contract. This season would be
Yeah.
the second year of his 3-year
I
contract.
got you.
But if you have proof that if he stated that and then he performed, and
But they didn't agree on anything.
I don't think they. But see,
I'm
you
glad
would've-
it's not
but see, the
agreeing.
proper response would have been, Cam, you know you're great. And then you don't feel disrespected about, like, we're not going to redo your contract just because you had a great year. We're hoping you have a great year.
Yeah. I mean,
That should be your answer.
Yeah.
Not, yo, the ass ain't getting this.
Well, they thought it was a joke.
You can't have this. Can't get me. Can't get
They
me.
thought it probably was a genuine joke. Like,
And then he went all pro.
well, okay. Well, congratulations. This your contract.
And that's how you end up with a wife that's 400 pounds. I thought it was a joke.
I don't like that joke.
but yeah, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I feel for him. Yo, you said James Cook.
James Cook got
Yeah.
paid.
James Cook got paid. That's a big contract.
Yeah,
48 for a running back.
30
$30
mil
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
30 mil. Goodness gracious.
Hey, but I mean,
Advantage.
but that's the market now. Because remember, Saquon got that
Because
crazy
of
Saquon, then Derek
and then
got
he
one,
had an
and-
amazing year. And
Yeah.
then Derek got a good contract, and he had an amazing year.
Yeah, and James Cook produced touchdowns last
I
year.
said
He-
Cook was
produced a lot.
cooking.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like I would have put a little bit of that money into the receiving room because I still don't know who Josh Allen's supposed to throw that ball to. But we've seen him have the receiver throw it back to him and him score a touchdown.
Well, they need to work on, I think, more defense. Because you can score, but you can't stop the other team from scoring.
Well, they added Joey Bosa.
That's true.
Look,
That's true.
Look, until the Bills show me something, the Bills.
I'm sorry. Like I said, no offense. I'm not trying to take shots.
Yeah, you are.
You get to the playoffs, I'm not worried about the Cowboys. I ain't worried about the Bills in the Super Bowl until they win one. Like, I don't care if they make it all the way there. You got to win before I, like...
I still thought
I didn't think
was
Philly... I was like, they going to find a way to screw this up.
I thought Philly was gonna win regardless. So like,
I was like, Philly gonna screw this up.
Yeah.
At least on the first one. Like the second one, they already won one. So
Yeah.
But that first one, I was like, they ain't gonna screw this up. They gonna find a way. It's New England. They gonna find a way. Just like McNabb, they gonna blow it
yeah.
all over again. Then they won. I was like, oh, okay. Guess I gotta give you props.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
All right.
oh man, so that's a lot for the first set of preseason games.
So ready.
We've got a whole new week, whole new set of challenging teams to play. We'll see who does well and who can repeat performances or get better from last week. And because that's the thing, like eventually for the Giants, like this is when the bottom will drop out. We have good OTAs.
Yeah.
We get the, hey, this guy is catching the ball all the time and this guy's doing that. It usually doesn't take the regular season. It takes the first time we play an actual team that's not us.
Yeah.
And then we see like, oh
See
wow.
if people get hit. And
We suck.
Y'all look pretty. Y'all look good. I think it's gonna be. We'll see.
So, one hand, I'm kind of still in the stance of waiting for week to week of like I'm trying to keep very positive because I think I should be positive, but I'm waiting for the week where like, nope, here's the Giants. Yeah. I'm happy for no reason, but I'm gonna try to be positive.
Okay.
So, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, hit us on X, hit us on Instagram, and we'll holler at y'all next time. All right?
Peace.
Peace.